Welcome to the Retro Sega Wonder Show, where we will have a show and it will be wondrous. I thought today we would play some Boogerman on the stream. I thought that was appropriate to have a stream and Boogerman at the same time. The things just seem to go together. So that's what we're going to do. It's a dark and stormy night at Professor Stinkbaum's lab, where a machine has been built to save the world from pollution by trans-existing it to dimension excrement. Eccentric millionaire Snotty Ragsdale has taken a job at the lab to investigate its safety and find out exactly where the pollution is going. He has a bad feeling about this latest contraption. This night his suspicions will come true. It might not be the highest quality concept for a game, you could say, but it certainly has nice artwork. I mean, it's reasonably cartoony and well drawn and all that. Boogerman! Yes, when this game originally came out, I remember it being rather controversial at the for, well, being the type of game it is. These are some zits you pop by jumping on them. Lovely, isn't it? You can throw boogers at these things, although normally there's no reason to waste boogers, being the precious commodity that they are, when instead you can just hop on them. Same goes for these goblin-y thingies. Now, technically this game does work with the 6-button controller. You only use the A, B, and C buttons normally, because here's the A button, here's the B button, and of course the C button. But the Z button does this. Whoopee! So you don't really do anything with the 6-button controller. I mean, it's just a silly thing, but at least it is used for something. Speaking of using something for something, bonuses! from the butt. Also, the animation is fairly well done. It's clear that they did put some time and money into this game. Maybe they thought it would be a big hit just based on the subject matter. Which, to be fair, the subject matter is why it got most of the attention that it did. But I don't think it exactly was a hit, although I do think it has something of a cult following. I've seen people make little statues, little figures of Boogerman before. And our flying butt power! By the way, if you're joining the stream or you're watching this later, then thanks for coming to hang out. I hope this game fulfills all your wishes and dreams and fantasies of a game called Boogerman. Whatever it was you were expecting. Now, this game is also available on the Super Nintendo. But I think the storyline is slightly different on there. Now, we could use our flying fart powers to get up to this plunger up here. I just don't know if it's worth using said flying fart powers to do so. We did just get a can of beans. Oh, what the heck, why not? Just for the sake of completion. There probably will be more beans scattered along the way for us to pick up. To replenish our most flatulent of powers. Think we could probably... Oh, that's not what we want to do. I think we can get up to that platform by jumping. Booger! Booger! Cool. Cool. Have to collect all the things all over again. Now, if you are the sort of person that enjoys collecting everything in a game, this game has lots of stuff to collect. Oh. Although I suppose we probably should have picked up those beans after doing that. To replenish our bean bot power. Of course, you don't have to take the toilet to the toilet world, although we're already in the toilet world. It's optional, I do believe, but I think it's a good way to get some extra bonus items and such. Now we can be careful here so that we don't fall off like we did before. Come here back, little snotty troll thingy. Okay, now... Don't know if that's a jump we can make. If you hold down on the controller, it doesn't it doesn't adjust your view of the game world so you can like see lower down or anything. So right now we're only going to make jumps that we're confident with. Well, I would guess that there is a platform beneath us, considering that thing is running around down there. Also, if you're the sort of person that likes to take your time in a platform game, there doesn't appear to be any sort of timer on the levels, so take your time all you want. Oh, that's right. That's what the plungers are for. You can build a ladder at the end of the level to get bonuses. And everyone knows that bonus points are delicious points. Oh, of course the game has some of that classic Sega Genesis type music. Yeah, I'm not sure what is down here. Well, apparently that is what's down there. These are chili peppers, perhaps? Not sure. Oh, okay, I see. When he's like holding his little staff up, you have to make sure you're watching his animation, because when he's holding his spear up, that's when you don't want to jump on him. I suppose we could be using our boogers a lot more, considering we never actually use them. I've just been trying to conserve them. Although, they've obviously been given to us so that we can use them. So, I suppose one of the lessons here is do not be afraid of using the boogers, particularly in a trickier situation like that. Were there any bonuses up here? Just more beautiful beans. Ah, good jump. Good jump for us! I think this is another excellent time to use some of those boogers. Luckily, once you take out an enemy, I don't believe it respawns, so even if you fall off the screen, you know, if you fall down to a different level or something like that, it won't respawn, so you can come back once the area is clear and not have to worry about it. When the people were originally working on this game, I have to wonder if they enjoyed it. I mean, did they like the joke? Did they think it was a funny joke the whole time they were working on the project, or what? Because they have certainly pushed this theme throughout the game and level design. And like I said before, it's... Yay for bonuses. Yeah, I think I did say that before. But like I said before, it's apparent that they did put a lot of work into this game. Now, I believe your cape color signifies how many hits your character has left. So now, in order to heal, we need to find another cape. You can see I'm playing it much more careful now. We'll go back for those power-ups or bonuses or whatever these are in a minute. Uh-oh. How about one of these? Whoop, wrong direction. How about one of these? Or we could just mess with it. It seems like generally the boogers are more effective, a little bit easier to aim and use. And it looks like if you get enough of the plungers, you can actually get a bonus Boogerman, which is good. It's a good thing to go for. I think this is our last Boogerman here. So if we were able to power up with more of the booger, that'd be a good thing. Okay. Can boogers take care of that? Yes, they can. Get them there boogers. And we know how to deal with an area like this. Nothing in here, though? Oh. So it's a secret hidden area, but... How did we do that? Oh, okay. I don't know if there's anything below this this cliff here, so... We'll just go this way. And more beautiful beans. Those are some very happy trees. And that wasn't fantastic. Hey, I thought that things weren't supposed to respawn. I just got done saying that I didn't think stuff respawned in this game. Oh, let's see. Big jump time, big jump time. Try to get just the right angle to take those out. Have to get to the right level. Uh-oh. I was about to say we didn't need another cape, but now we do. We could get more magical fart power up there, but we'd have to fly up to get it. It'd probably use as much magical fart power to get it as it would you know, replenish. But it looks like we're going to have to fly over. Oh, I thought maybe we'd have to fly up to that branch up there, but luckily no. I wonder how many plungers you need in order to... Wasn't great. I wonder how many that was also not great. I wonder how many plungers you need in order to get to the bonus section. Okay, you can take 2 hits and that's it. Not fantastic. How's that for a password? You'd have to, you'd have an interesting time writing that one down. But it looks like that password doesn't do much for you because you just start off at the very beginning of the game, which sucks. Maybe if you get to a new area, it'll start you off at the new area, but it doesn't start you off on the exact level that you left off on. Okay, this time, let's just try to get through the level rather quickly and dispense with all of the super duper exploring and collecting. Though I am curious to see how many plungers we can get. Was there a secret thingy, right? Oh, that we must have passed it already, but that's okay. You know, the secret wall that you farted out of existence. Okay, we have 18 plungers so far. We'll have to see if that's enough to get us the magical bonus ladder thingy. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore the sewer section. We just want to get right to the exit with all of these beautiful plungers that we now have. So 24 plungers still isn't enough. I guess we would have to get every plunger on the level, including the plungers that were hidden in that toilet section that we skipped. Well, considering we already know that even 24 plungers isn't enough, we're not really going to go out of our way to collect them. We'll just do what we did before, meaning on the first level. We'll just try to get through the level rather quickly without worrying too much about exploring the whole thing or collecting all of the things, all the bonuses and items and whatnot. Although we could do with another cape right about now. It doesn't look like there are any right there, so we will just continue on this way. Are there any capes in there? No, nothing in there. No secret wonders of delight. There's a cape. We got a power-up which lets us hawk loogies. How beautiful! And another one. No, we're going to ignore that. But we'll use our super loogie power while we have the power-up. It is some pretty powerful stuff. I'll give it that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, dang it. These things are hard to deal with because they're hard to hit. Now, this is the level we got to before. And while we're not exactly starting off that great on this level, at least we do have all of our Boogermans still. And yes, I know there's some kind of secret back there. Again, we're just trying to get through the levels, avoiding the temptation to collect everything along the way. At least we got our cape back. And I think it's easier to duck those things rather than trying to fight them. Now, I didn't let go of pressing down. But this controller I'm using is not very good. Sometimes if you press down, it'll press down and a direction at the same time, which in this game makes you stand up and walk. So that's what happened there. And hooray for that! Ducking again, being very careful to just hold down without hitting anything else. Whoa! My automatic reaction was to try to jump on top of that thing, but of course that's not a good idea. But there is another another cape and then use it up right away. Fantastic. That's just all kinds of magic. Speaking of all kinds of magic! Well, at least we are restarting near where we left off. Now, if we're more careful, we can get the cape and then just continue on. Somehow, I think we need to stay on the branches here. It's probably not a good idea to fall off the branch. Well, at least we got through that level. And of course the question is, can we get through this level? It seems like each level is getting a little... Oh, I guess we can jump on those things. It seems like each level is getting a little bit longer than the level before. That was great. Thank you very much. Just looking for another cape like we always are. Is there one here in this little bit of... No? Oh, there's one up there, though. Although that's not how to get it. Yep. And the same password from before, which doesn't do us any good. Well, I think that's going to do it for this illustrious fancy stream. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. And thanks for watching and hanging out. And remember to tune in again next time for more videos from Retro Sega Wonder Show and streams too. So, be Retro Sega Magic? Sounds good.